Welcome. You're in Deb's kitchen, and today I have my great nephew, Christian Baeza, with me.
Hi.
And he is wearing his great grandma Mary, our matriarch of the family who's passed, apron. Give him good luck. Today we're going to be making beans de la olla, except we're using a crockpot. And we're going to be frying them because Christian here loves beans. And he always asks his mom, what do you always ask your mom?
Can you make better beans?
And he always asks me if I can make them, and I said, no, you need to make them. And he said, just teach my mom. I said, no, I'm going to teach you, so you will always be able to make beans whenever you want. Okay, Christian, the first step to making beans is cleaning the beans.
Okay.
And to make a pot of beans, we're going to need 6 cups to make a decent pot of beans. And these beans here are supposed to be triple clean. In other words, they're not supposed to have rocks. But we're going to still check real quickly. So first what I need you to do is measure a cup of beans onto this plate.
Okay.
Go ahead. And then once you check and see if there's any rocks, then you put them in here. Oh, that's good. You see any rocks? Spread them out. You see any rocks? Okay, so put it in this pitcher. Let's empty it. Be careful. Just put your hand like that. Okay. Now we're going to do the 6 more beans and we'll be right. He's going to do 5 more cups. Okay, this is a 6 cup and we're looking for any shriveled up beans, any cracked up beans, or now what Christian's going to do, you're going to take this over to the sink over there because we're going to rinse them off. Okay, put them in the colander. That's called a colander. And then we're going to turn on the water and start swishing them around to wash them off. So turn on the water, cold's fine, and then you're going to start on like swishing the beans around just to get any dirt off. So just keep doing that for a little while. Okay, now bring it over to the crock pot and empty all the beans in there. We've already cleaned them off. Just push it over. Okay, I had him bring them over to the sink for a final rinse. And see, the water has to be clear. That means that there's no more dirt or rocks. So we're just going to kind of fill it up. See, fill to the bottom of the pan and see if you feel anything hard. I mean rock settled to the bottom. Did you feel anything?
No. Okay,
so now what we're going to do is we're going to move this. See how the water still looks a little bit cloudy?
Yeah.
We're going to empty it out. It's okay. If beans fall off the top, it means because they're old or they're defective. So we're just going to go at that. We're going to do that till the water looks clear to you. Okay, now we're filling it up because we're going to put it over there in the crock pot. And this is about how much water you want to have. Just about a couple inches from the top. So take that and take it over to the crock pot. Be careful. Place it in there. And you're going to turn it on. I showed you how to turn it on.
Yeah.
The select, push select, and you want it on high, so
okay,
and then we're going to put it for 7 hours. Okay, these are the 2 seasonings I use, people. Everybody asks me what do I do to my beans and why do they taste special. Nothing special. All I use is Lawry seasoning salt and chopped dehydrated onion. And Christian's going to put 3 tablespoons of each. Have any questions, Christian?
No. Oh, that's a lot.
Make sure they're even. Don't try to put a lot. Just kind of sprinkle it around the top. Sprinkle it like that. And then we're going to cover it with a lid. And we're just going to leave it for 7 hours. Now we're going to cover them. And we are basically done. Next time you come at 7 hours, the beans are going to be ready to smash. That's
You
it.
have to put it on.
And this is Christian, my great nephew, otherwise known as Handsome. Isn't he handsome? But the reason he's called handsome is because when he was a baby, he didn't know how to. I used to call him handsome, and he started calling me handsome.
Yeah.
So now we're both handsome.
And his YouTube is FL Death Ninja.
Luckily, we have beans ready. I cooked a pot of beans earlier so that we won't have to wait around 7 hours to see how our beans are going to turn out. A lot of people have been asking me how I make my beans, why do my beans come out so good and creamy. Well, I'm going to show you today. This is what I use because it gives your beans good flavor. So you can, if you're health conscious, you don't even have to use this, but this is the secret. There's no really secret. You saw I just put 2 seasonings. So this is what I do. And the next step is the beans have to be drained good because they will be, if you don't do this step first, you might end up with really soupy beans. This is what you're going to do.
Okay.
You're going to pick it up with a slotted spoon, kind of shake off any juice to make sure they're dry as possible. We can always add in juice as we need it, but what did I always say? We can't take it out. So keep putting some of these till I tell you to stop. It doesn't matter that the oil's not totally melted. Just keep putting them in there. And watch out because it might be hot. Keep putting it till it's full, like. So he's going to keep doing that, and then we will smash them. Okay, I'm showing him how to mash them because you have to mash it all the way to the bottom of the pan. And that's how we're going to have to do this for a long time because we want to make sure the beans get really smashed. And I already can tell that it's going to need some juice, so I'm going to put a little bit in. And don't do it fast, just do it slow. And mash them all the way down. And then after we mash it, we're going to put a little more cheese in it. We're going to put cheese in it. And we're going to use the block cheese because it's better than the shredded. Why?
Because it has a better taste.
Yeah, it has a better taste. The shredded has preservatives that coat the cheese and it's not as creamy. So first we're going to do the beans. Okay, we're mashing our beans and I already can tell they need, it's depending on the consistency you want. But the way I do it, I know I need more juice. So we have some bean juice and I just want Christian to put a little bit at a time and I'll tell you when. Okay, stop right there. And it actually makes the beans easier to smash too. Turn off the fan. So you can see they're getting creamy. A little bit more, Christian. Okay, Kristen, I'm going to let you take over and start smashing that.
Okay.
And do how I told you, make sure you get it really good. Put a little more juice. And you have to move it around. Show how I said move it around the bottom. Because you don't want your beans sticking. Because if they stick, then you'll have burnt beans and you do not want burnt beans. So I'm going to throw in, let's taste them, see. Now let me put in a little, I'm going to put another spoon of this. We'll just leave it. Let it melt a little, but get the cheese ready. Bring it over here.
Cheese. These ones?
Cut some more.
Oh.
A few more slices. And we're just letting this melt. And the more you taste your beans at this point, once you stir in the oil, we're going to taste it. And see if it needs any more seasoning, but I'm pretty sure that seasoning added was do the trick. Okay, sometime I use this cut on my grater to grate the cheese. I don't like it shredded because I like to find pockets of cheese in my beans. It's nothing like coming across like gooey, yummy cheese. So I think our beans are almost ready. Let's try them, Kristen. Let's see if they have enough seasoning. Let me get you a spoon. And they're going to be hot, so you have to blow them. Not like Uncle Jared.
I saw that one.
Blow it and let me know if you think it needs more juice before we add the cheese.
It's good.
Okay, so we're just gonna have a tiny bit of juice, and then we're gonna throw some cheese in. Does it have enough salt?
Yeah.
Okay, now give me those little cheese pieces there, and kind of spread them out all over the place, not in one spot. Fingers. You don't need shredded fingers. But I'm kind of just putting the cheese down to the bottom because we're going to put some on the top. And when Christian's ready, give us some more cheese, Christian. Okay, we're adding the shredded cheese to the top. When you have a party and something, you want it to look nice, more presentation. And then we're going to taste the last taste. When you cover it, all this is going to melt. But we're going to give Christian a taste. See if it's to his specifications. This is my bean boy. Bean burritos every day, baby.
That's delicious.
Okay. If you like this video, don't forget to go and do what?
Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video in Deb's Kitchen.
What about yours?
Oh, subscribe to Death Ninja, FL Death Ninja on YouTube.
That's him.
We will be posting the instructions and the ingredients in the link in the description down below. So go down there to get the ingredients.